Hello everybody, as you can see, we are fighting a siege battle against the Norii. It was determined that since their armies were nowhere in sight, that I should attack them while they have essentially their pants down. So right now I'm just looking to see where the best avenue of approach is. Again, because this is a barbarian city, you can see the walls are backed up by dirt. So once I get on the walls, I don't have to go run around and find a place to disembark the walls. Though this wall is larger, I don't think I will attack because it has 4 watchtowers as opposed to 3 and 3. I think this one. Man, I don't know. I'm not very. That terrain behind it doesn't look like it's the most maneuverable, because that's a lake, so it can't run through the water. That's definitely not an option. So I think we're gonna attack this wall over here instead. So these are the units they've assigned. I guess having my best units with the ladders kind of makes sense. I don't know. Feel free to share your input if you think I should put cannon fodder on them instead. So then, just gonna arrange our units. So if I zoom in real quick, you can see that these guys are, despite their forms, aren't very Roman looking yet. As you can see on this shot, their armor is all sort of random. If we look at our Triarii, we're apparently hiding in the grass behind the ladder. Same deal there. Better armor, but still not what you expect of the Roman army. Our missile units aren't going to be particularly useful, nor will our cavalry or general. As you can see, they've got all their different shields. Alright. Oops, I apologize for my dodgy camera skills. Looks like I may have screwed positioning up a little bit. And the default move command apparently is to run. That's not what I want my troops to do. So when I hold down spacebar, this is when you see the red ones are the ranges of the towers, I believe, and have my missile units, while the yellow dots are where my units are going to line up. So as we see, it looks like these are archers, so they'll probably hit me with fire. It should get there okay. And I'll slow things down once my towers get to the walls, because I'll watch some combat. That one's on fire. Alright, so there you've reached the wall. Fire arrows demoralize troops. I believe the Romans are a little bit better at withstanding that. So as we'll watch here, the watchtowers are shooting as well. Some of my best troops are attacking very light missile infantry, so that's going to go quite well for me. These watchtowers are just absolutely brutal, which is why I decided to only face 3 of them instead of 4. It looks like the majority of the enemy army here is here to greet me. As long as this ladder doesn't burn to death with my best unit on it, I should be in pretty good hands. Kind of looked like somebody just went flying off the screen.
Astarte! In the name of Rome! Brave Romans to a man! Astarte! We obey!
Start moving reinforcements up.
Axe warriors! No orders. Big shots!
I'm an attack order, so you can see they simply just jump down off the wall onto the dirt.
Astarte! Double time! Astarte!
They're cleared.
Sons of Mars!
The gate is open, but that's because I think they're just moving a little bit too close to it. And the missile units are just
Astarte!
wreaking havoc. That last guy gets up.
Advance!
We'll get more of our
Ready for
legions up here. And the idea is to get off the walls as fast as possible.
Sons of Mars! Engage!
Basically get as many of my troops up and over as I can. Minimize that, we can minimize that. Give you guys more of a view. I'll do the same here. So they leave part of their army back here at the main capture point. And let's move command instead. It's not quite what I had in mind, but sure. Basically, the more of them I can get off the walls, the better.
To engage! Astarte! Fight forward! Quick march!
Spear infantry ready.
Forward! Jupiter gives Astarte!
Clearly, it's a
On watch!
very chaotic.
Principes! For advance at speed! Romans, ready for duty! Astarte! Sons of Mars! Astarte! Guard!
Quite chaotic, obviously.
Cut for glory! Orders! Forward! Astarte! Axe warriors!
There we go. That's a little bit better.
Victory for Rome!
Unit routing should be a good thing.
On watch! Brave Romans to a man! A quick march! Yours to command! A quick march!
Oh, why can't you guys go up that ladder?
Brave Romans to a man! Yes, quick march! And advance at speed! Orders understood! By your command!
That's looking a little bit better over there.
Astarte! Break engage! Melee troops! Up forward!
By your command. Yes, Commander.
Archers just raining.
Astarte! Axe warriors! Get down! Astarte!
say the dam has broken.
Romans, ready for duty. Service. Double time.
Warriors!
Now we'll chase. There's these axe warriors. You can see they're Romanized. They're wearing their little tunics. Some javelins throwing.
Astarte.
Romans ready for duty. At the double!
Ready. Astarte. Hit advance.
Spear infantry ready. Astarte. Railroad at all. Melee infantry ready. Warriors!
Get running. Melee troops awaiting orders. At the double.
Pull back! Back now! At speed!
Now we can invite our missile troops up. You can see throwing our javelins or missiles.
Back now.
Richie Pace! Astarte! Attack advance!
Ready for orders. Double time. Jupiter gives us strength.
Brave Romans to
Quick back.
Romans ready for duty! On me! At the double!
So when this turns my color, that'll be good. So it goes from red to white.
Astarte. Quick
Too
march.
much. Come back.
Melee troops awaiting orders. Pull back!
This watchtower is also
Romans
into my
ready for
control.
duty. On me! ATM! At speed!
Melee infantry at your command. At speed.
Triarii! Axe warriors! Hold Romans all! For the gods!
My missile troops finally arrived.
By your command! Move out!
Taking control of the gate.
General! Emperor! Little glory!
We'll send our cavalry to murderize.
Astarte. Move out.
Levy slingers! Rome is mother to us all! Missile infantry ready! Triarii!
Orders.
Jupiter gives us strength!
Astarte.
Some of their units are running into mine. As you can see now, the watchtowers, since they're in my control, are actually shooting their former overlords.
Principes! A quick march! Axe warriors! Romans ready for Triarii!
Basically the beginning of the end now
Hold Romans all!
for our enemies.
We await your command! Principes! Look forward!
So this time we're going to try and squeeze around and come in behind them.
Spear
like so.
Double time!
Bit narrow.
Melee infantry ready. Double time! Ready for orders.
Squeeze by.
On at speed! Charge! Brave Romans to a man! Triarii!
That unit broke.
Sons of Mars! Your orders.
Fine by me. We mopped all those people up. The other gate they've been using this one over here.
Triarii! Proud Romans! Allied troops awaiting orders.
Now we'll come up here.
Happy to serve Rome! Double time! Brave Romans to a man!
I'll turn their formation fighting off.
Fit for glory!
We'll just keep chasing them.
Levy slingers! Glory to Rome! Principes! Advance! But for glory! Axis!
Romans, ready for duty!
Amites! At the double! Mars, aid us! Astarte! Quick march!
So you can see our velites, our javelins.
Advance at speed! For the gods!
Those archers are engaged.
Quick march! Again!
We'll hit them from behind, like we like to do.
Extemplo! Advance at speed!
Just get them out of there. That's the battle. As you can see, their watchtowers did about 130 kills, while their soldiers only got 503. So, oh, that unit almost died completely. But that's okay because he's not a Roman, essentially. So I'm okay with that. As you can see, these numbers are the actual kill counts for everybody. So my brand new Triarii did pretty good, but they didn't get any chevrons, sadly. My Soldiers who have been around since the beginning are already into the silver areas, so... as we can see, their most effective unit are these green-shirted guys, who had some experience. Otherwise, you know, the lack of armor really doesn't help their case. You'll see that especially when I use my second army to unleash the hounds on people.
Ready for battle!
So we save some money in the bank because we want to convert this to a Roman colony. And I guess that uses up all our money, so we can't convert these other buildings. I have gone ahead and moved
I live to serve
my skilled governor up here to help combat the now major public disorder. And my second army has also moved up into the region. That way I can deal with any sort of rebels. I did build a new governor, and I've put him back here again. Kind of continue the work of the other guy, and I'm not sure. Well, let's see. Here comes an army of theirs. So those guys have very pointy hats. But I may try to make peace with them. Because, well, I don't necessarily... There, it looks like their empire extends further east than I initially thought as well.
Speak quickly and well. Speak ill or slowly, and I may feed your tongue to the dogs.
See if they'll give me 4 grand. Peace treaty.
The gods will.
Perfect! That's how we do it as the Romans.
Never see me. How I simply can't.
So now... Ooh. So I got a few options here with this particular type. That's the wine trader, which we're building in Rome. Cattle trader. Well, maybe we can make this into a... we make it an amphitheater library. Not gonna be a whole lot of entertainment coming over here. That is a farming settlement, which ironically has no farm. So I think I know what I need to do. Why does it change that instead of staying as a farm? I wonder. But we're gonna change that for sure. We're gonna break that down, and we're gonna break that down as well. We're gonna sit on this money and make some building improvements instead. This is gonna take some time, so we'll end our turn on a high note. Now we're going to form a 3rd army, which I may leave in Rome or that area. While I use my 2 armies to expand to the Greek domain, or, well, yeah, I'll have to go down the Adriatic Sea coast, which you see on the top of the screen there. You know, do a sneak attack on Apollina or something. Those are the people I was just fighting. That's the... and we know that and that. Alright, so option time. Don't have a choice. We're gonna make that a cattle. Make that a suburbia. I mean, I kind of want to do the aqueduct, but I don't have that technology yet. That's going to turn into a slum. There's nothing I can do about that. And we'll... That does agriculture. We'll do it to that temple instead. We'll hold out. We'll let that turn into a slum for a few turns. Not much I can do about that, honestly. You need Rome to grow, which it's not doing very fast. I guess we can... upgrade that one as well. What's this? Trench mine. for a stone quarry. Do the stone quarry. Boost our economy. Our growth is actually pretty good. Growth rate, so every 10 or so turns is when it will, or I think that's turns, will hit a new level. Then I need to start in what, one more, or that needs to hit level 4. Huh, thought that should have been 3. What is our growth? Current growth rate 11, so yeah. Numerous turns. So I think I'm going to end this turn here.
At your command.
As we can see, stationed here, this army has pretty good coverage of wherever the rebels are going to pop up. But it looks like, let's see where the rebellion actually is. It's right here.
Ready for orders. Attack! For roar!
They're going to run away. We'll just absolutely crush them again. Stab him in the face. Always a good way to kill him. Well, slave, because our economy thrives on slavery.
At your command.
And then it looks like there'll probably be another rebellion, so we'll move our army to the north end of the town. This is going to turn into a slum, which will also affect this order, so 88. We'll just temporarily build one of those. So we'll end up destroying it. So I'll come back later when I decided on a new strategy and a new enemy to fight. I know I'm secure to the west, and I have some sort of alliance with someone over here. So yeah, I'll come back once I figure out what I'm going